Yo, 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 your boy's back with the most uncomfortable breakdown in hip-hop history. And today we diving into JCole's 7-minute drill, the diss track that made the entire culture cringe. This wasn't just a weak response, this was hip-hop's most awkward moment that had even Cole's own fans covering their faces in embarrassment. What I'm about to show y'all ain't just about a bad song. This is about how the culture immediately rejected something that felt forced and inauthentic. The fan reactions were so brutal, so immediate, so unified in their disappointment that you could feel the secondhand embarrassment through your speakers. Cole tried to match Kendrick's energy and created the most uncomfortable 7 minutes in recent hip-hop history. This wasn't just missing the mark, this was missing the entire target and hitting yourself in the foot. By the time we done here, you gon' understand why this track became a meme before it became a memory, why even Cole's biggest supporters felt betrayed, and why this moment taught hip-hop that you can't fake the competitive spirit. The setup and expectations were crazy because fans were genuinely hyped for Cole's response. After Kendrick dropped that bomb on Like That, everybody was waiting to see how the Dreamville King would clap back. The anticipation was real. Cole had built a reputation as somebody who could rap with anybody, somebody who had bars for days, somebody who could hold his own in any cypher. Fans expected him to come with that energy and match Kendrick's intensity. The pressure on Cole to match Kendrick's aggression was immense. Hip-hop fans don't play when it comes to beef. They expect you to come correct or don't come at all. The culture was watching and waiting, but from the moment that beat dropped, fans knew something was wrong. The production choice had people immediately uncomfortable. Comments started flying about how the beat sounded awkward and didn't match the energy Cole was trying to create. The uncomfortable energy was immediate. Fans could sense that something was off before Cole even started rapping. The whole vibe felt forced, like Cole was trying to be something he wasn't. If you ready for this cringeworthy breakdown of hip-hop's most awkward moment, show your boy some love with a like.
I knew JCole was gonna be the first to fire back!
He might delete the album later, but I heard he deleted Kendrick Lamar.
The power of the Black Panther will now be stripped away.
It's a long time since we had a moment like this in hip-hop, bro.
Hip-hop is competitive, bruh. Let's go.
Let's go, Cole.
Turn it up.
Awful beat.
I hear those church bells in the back of the mix.
Why would you diss one of the greatest rappers of your generation with this beat?
Light work, like it's PWC.
Fan confusion was immediate because Cole kept contradicting himself. He'd throw a shot, then immediately soften it with love. People were commenting about how you can't be aggressive and apologetic at the same time. Fans were catching Cole's internal conflict in real time. Comments like, Cole don't really want to do this, and he sounds like he's forcing it, were everywhere. The culture could sense his hesitation. The I don't want the prestige line had fans calling it forced and defensive. People were commenting about how that sounded like somebody trying to convince themselves more than the audience. The cultural rejection was swift and brutal. Hip-hop fans immediately started calling it weak. The memes and jokes started before the song even finished trending. Fans were immediately calling it weak with comments like, "This ain't it, Cole," and "Delete this, nephew." The culture's response was so negative that even Cole's supporters felt disappointed. The memes and jokes started instantly. People were making jokes about how uncomfortable they felt, how awkward the energy was, how this felt like watching somebody's dad try to be cool. Even Cole's supporters felt disappointed. Comments from his own fans were saying things like, "I love Cole, but this ain't the one," and "Cole should have stayed out of this." His own fan base was embarrassed. The "this ain't it" energy from the culture was overwhelming. Hip-hop fans have high standards for beef, and this didn't meet any of them. The rejection was immediate and universal. But the apologetic undertones were what really made fans uncomfortable. People could sense that Cole was already regretting what he was doing while he was doing it. How Cole seemed apologetic while trying to be aggressive had fans commenting about the contradiction. You can't sound sorry while trying to sound tough. The energy was completely wrong. The "I got love for this" contradiction had fans confused about what Cole was even trying to accomplish. People were commenting, "Pick a lane," and "You can't love somebody and diss them at the same time." If you think this analysis of hip-hop's most cringe moment is hitting different, smash that like button. We exposing how the culture immediately rejects inauthentic energy.
So don't make me have to smoke this nigga cause I fuck with him. But push come to shove on this mic, I will humble him.
He's kind of fighting himself because he's like, damn, I got love for this nigga, but he did shoot at me.
How do you diss someone but say you love him at the same time?
Why authenticity matters in hip-hop beef became clear through fan reactions. People were commenting about how fake the whole thing felt, how forced Cole's aggression seemed, how uncomfortable the whole experience was. Fans sensed Cole didn't really want to be there. Comments like, "Cole sounds like somebody made him do this, and this feels like homework," were everywhere. The culture could tell his heart wasn't in it. The historic apology prediction was incredible because fans saw it coming from the moment the song dropped. People were commenting Cole gonna apologize for this before he even did. How the track felt like Cole was already regretting it was obvious to fans. Comments about how he sounded uncomfortable, how the energy felt wrong, how this seemed like something he'd take back.
Still doing shows, but fell off like the Simpsons.
Oh shit, bro.
You saying Kendrick Lamar fell off?
You think Kendrick fell off?
Kendrick is not falling off, bro. Come on.
Your first shit was classic, your last shit was tragic. Your second shit put niggas to sleep, but they gassed it.
What?
To Pimp a Butterfly?
It's
One of the most influential albums of the last 10 years, probably. But
Got that shit on my wall.
Mr. Morale and the Big Step is he called Tragic.
I don't know if it was tragic, bro. It was still cool.
I thought that was a good album. The nigga album went #1. Go look at the
The
stats.
uncomfortable energy that predicted his retreat was so strong that fans were calling it before it happened. People were saying Cole don't really want this smoke, and he going back down. Fan comments about Cole not being built for this were harsh but accurate. People were saying things like Cole too nice for beef, and this ain't his lane. The culture recognized the mismatch. The legacy impact of this moment taught hip-hop some important lessons. Why forced aggression doesn't work in rap beef became clear through the fan reactions. You can't fake the competitive spirit. The importance of authentic competitive spirit was highlighted by how badly this was received. Hip-hop fans can tell when somebody's heart isn't in it, when they're just going through the motions. How this highlighted the difference between Cole and Kendrick was stark. One was a natural competitor, the other was trying to be something he wasn't. The contrast was obvious.
I'm fully loaded, nigga. I can drop 2 classics right now.
Do it.
Baby, chill out, man.
What y'all think, man?
I thought he went a little light. I was expecting some more crazy shit.
This does feel more like a warning shot.
I mean, the Simpsons bar is lame.
I'm an 80s baby, man. So I'm here with the who shotches and the no Vaseline.
The lasting impact on Cole's reputation was significant. Even though he apologized and people respected that, this moment showed that not everybody is built for warfare. Make sure you subscribe if you want more content that analyzes how authenticity always wins in hip-hop culture. We celebrating the moments that teach us about the culture. The fan reactions to 7 Minute Drill became more memorable than the song itself. People remember how uncomfortable they felt more than any specific bars. The cringe was legendary. This moment proved that hip-hop fans have standards. They can tell when something is real versus when something is forced. The culture rejected this because it felt inauthentic. The track became a cautionary tale about knowing your lane. Not everybody is built for every type of competition. Cole learned that lesson the hard way. But the most important lesson was about authenticity. Hip-hop will always reward genuine emotion and reject forced energy. The culture can sense when somebody's heart isn't in it. So when people talk about the most cringe moments in hip-hop history, 7 Minute Drill has to be near the top. It was 7 minutes of secondhand embarrassment that had the whole culture uncomfortable. The fan reactions told the real story. They showed how the culture immediately rejects inauthentic energy, how hip-hop fans have high standards for competition, and how you can't fake the competitive spirit. If this breakdown of hip-hop's most awkward moment had you remembering how uncomfortable that track made you feel, drop a comment and share your reaction. And don't forget to subscribe for more content that analyzes the culture's authentic responses. Your boy out. Keep supporting authentic energy and rejecting forced competition. 7 Minute Drill taught us that being real is more important than trying to be tough. Peace.